Hello and a warm welcome to the South Coast. We find ourselves today at St Mary's Stadium. I'm Derek Ray and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Southampton up against Leeds United.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
And here's how it looks for Southampton. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Amari Traore starts alongside Luke Shaw as fullbacks. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, it's a fairly standard 4-4-2, which you don't see that often, but it does have its strength, particularly with the front two they've got playing today. They're both good players.
Tanaka. Kamara. A very timely interception. Mosquera. Here's Luke Shaw. Ezalzouli. And Leeds have the ball again. Kamara. Bogle. Maeda. Jayden Bogle. Tanaka. Plenty of options. A disappointing end to the move. Mosquera. Here's Luke Shaw. Ezalzouli. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's such a creative player, both with his passing and his ability to beat defenders. He'll have a big influence today.
Well, the keeper didn't have too much time. Tanaka. Oh, useful ball. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Traore. Here's Luke Shaw. Mosquera.
This is a message for all away supporters. Can you please remain seated after the game and your coach will meet you at the turnstile. Thank you.
Now relying very much on the passing game in a bid to take the lead. Gianluca Busio. Tanaka. Real chance. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And played short. And the cross goes in. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Ezalzouli. Kovacic lost it. Now a decent position. Traore. An alert intervention. Can he get them in front? And keeping it out. And there's the delivery. And just over the crossbar.
Well, good delivery and decent contact, but he just couldn't get over it, could he?
Mosquera. Here's Luke Shaw. Ezalzouli. Here's Kovacic. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Could be troublesome. Here's Luke Shaw. Oh, quick and slick.
Yeah, they just seem to have an overload all over the pitch.
Textbook example of how to cut it out. Could be a chance to break. Tanaka. Kamara. He has teammates around him. Might lead to a chance. Can they do it? And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Lienhard. And it's with Schmidt. Busio. Now what can they do from here? And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Nice looking move this. Can he do it? And really wanted to extend their advantage.
Yeah, that could prove to be a big miss.
Here's Luke Shaw. Here's Kovacic. Ezalzouli. Mosquera. Here's Luke Shaw. Here's Kovacic. Traore. Well, getting very close to the half-time interval, and it's a narrow lead for the visitors to this point. How would you assess what we've seen?
Yes, they're defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
In a decent position. And players waiting in the centre. Oh, danger here. Tanaka. Accuracy left a bit to be desired.
The idea was certainly right.
Abdesama Dezalzouli. Here's Kovacic. And so that will be the last piece of action in the first half here at St Mary's. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the plate.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Ezalzouli. Mateo Kovacic. And that is a below-par pass. That's a good-looking ball. Kamara. Now, that's a long way off target, you've got to say. And Ramsdale has it now. On to James. Mosquera. Abdesama Dezalzouli. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
Daizen Maeda. Gianluca Busio. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Tanaka. High quality defending. Here's Luke Shaw. Here's Kovacic. Onuachu. Mateo Kovacic. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Kamara. Good distribution. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. And a very good challenge. Kamara. Tanaka. Busio. Well read to put an end to that attack. Mateo Kovacic. Traore with it. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Mateo Kovacic. Ezalzouli. Traore with it. Mosquera. Intelligent defending. Plenty of support here. Waited well. And that's expert defending.
Yeah, that was well read.
Busio. And they keep it moving. Tanaka. Kamara. Very effective passing sequence. Tanaka. Jayden Bogle. And Schmidt. Bogle. Kamara. Jayden Bogle. Not made it look routine, but read it well. James. Traore with it. Well, sitting deep here, almost inviting the pressure.
They have to play higher up the pitch.
Jayden Bogle. Good pressure to win it back. Mateo Kovacic. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Traore. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here. Traore. Onuachu. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Skipping past his opponent. Will it go in? It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But look at the defenders. They lose their concentration, become sloppy with their marking, and as a result, they find the ball in the back of their net. Just not good enough.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. Here's Luke Shaw. Here's Kovacic. Ezalzouli. Mateo Kovacic. Well, he keeps going. Ezalzouli. And really didn't miss by much, did he?
Yeah, on another day, that flies into the back of the net.
Gianluca Busio. Jayden Bogle. Well, keeping the ball as they're doing is helping the cause.
Well, just running the clock down here.
And successfully cut out. Teammates available. Paul Ebere Onuachu. Here's Kovacic. Genuine chance. Pressing like that will help the cause. Mateo Kovacic. Can they do it? Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Maeda, giving it a go, and the keeper taking care of the situation. Mateo Kovacic. Here's Traore. is Alzuli. Maybe dangerous here. And the counter-attack looks on. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. And he's through here. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. And there it is, the final whistle. This is not exactly what Southampton fans had in mind. A disappointing result.
You're absolutely right. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat. And he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.